Hey, everybody. Welcome to episode 12, but really quickly, we need to ask a favor from you. If we gave you any entertainment at all, please go like our Facebook page so that you can stay up to date. You know, we're trying to build up a little following and stuff. So please come be a part of Wired and Weird on Facebook.
Yeah, and don't forget to email us in, participate, send us some would you rathers, hate mails. Guys, you want to be entered into our giveaways. Get this awesome merch. I love them. You're going to love them. Get on it.
Where do they email, Steve?
At wiredandweird@yahoo.com.
Fuck, he nailed that, guys. All right, now let's get weird. How we doing, everybody? Welcome to Wired and Weird. It is December 18th, 2021. I am Jeremiah. How you doing?
I am Steven. How's everyone's day?
Steven, how you doing?
I'm doing excellent, man. It's a week from Christmas, and I'm actually stressing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, dude.
Are you not done Christmas shopping?
Haven't even started.
What?
Dude,
that is a suicide.
I know.
What?
I perform better under pressure.
Hiya.
How are you doing, buddy?
I'm great. I've had a great week. Actually, later tonight, I'm going to go see this will be in the past for you guys. But tonight of recording, I'm going to go see Jim Gaffigan in Seattle. So just got done with my holiday show, what I did really well up in Seattle. So, of me performing stand-up, I should say. But
I was like, doing what?
Like stripping. No, just kidding. I look like if I was a stripper, my stripper name would be like Soft Serves. What are we doing here?
Oh, God.
But no, it's been a great week. I'm so happy to be back in Is This Anything Studios. Jerry decided to come and sit in because the hate mail is about Jerry.
Dude.
And so I can't wait to read it to him. I didn't read it to him yet. I'm going to read it to his face. See what he says.
Strap in, Jerry.
See if he'll actually say something on the microphone. He usually cuts anything he says out. So.
Yeah, he doesn't like it.
He says he doesn't like his voice on the mic. He's shaking his head. He's making a cross with his fingers now. That's funny. All right. Anyway, so we'll give you a little timeline for this episode. Little spoiler alert. It's the same every week. But I just want to give you guys a little lay of the land here. We start with Would You Rathers. Then we go into our email section. And then we got story time. We're each going to give you a little fun story, interesting story. We're storytellers, did I tell you? Then we got a movie section. Then we have a rec from Steve himself. Big Steve.
Big Steve.
And then we got rapid fire. And then we got our food debate. Good one. We're going to touch on the food debate from last week. Boy, we broke the internet.
Oh, my God, dude.
With that mac and cheese versus french fries. People could not even handle
losing their minds.
People were fist fighting in the streets over this.
I got into 3 myself.
It brought a tear to my eye. I love to bring a little violence to the world. You know what I'm saying? So that was great. And then we're going to talk a little comedy. And then we end with that hate mail that I teased. And then we're going to hit the road like every time.
Yeah. We got shit to do.
I got a show to go to, baby. I'm excited for this. Gaffigan.
Fuck.
You remember the first time you ever watched Jim Gaffigan?
I do. I remember, I think it was in Comedy Central.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I watched Jim Gaffigan was like 2003 on Demand. You remember On Demand?
On Demand, Comcast.
That shit, like pre-internet, where it was just like that's how you watched music videos, was on Demand and on TV. That's fun. But yeah, I remember watching like Live at Gotham on Demand off Comedy Central. And that's where I first saw like Amy Schumer, and I saw Jim Gaffigan, and just big names like that at the time. I mean, obviously, like at the time, fast forward a few years, like Dane Cook was on there and stuff like that, But a big fan of comedy from early on. And Jim Gaffigan really, I mean, being a kid, was obviously so relatable because he just talks about food.
Talked about his Hot Pocket bit.
And that little voice, hey fella, I like panda bears. Like, that's such a good niche for comedy.
Yeah. Anybody who does that now is just ripping him off. So it's just...
Yeah.
You can't. Yeah.
That's how you know you're a legend, is when someone else does what you do and they're doing gaffing.
It's true.
That's status.
Yeah.
Wow, we're already talking comedy. We're already losing the people. Let's do some would you rathers. We got some good would you rathers this week.
I think you got them, don't you?
I got some would you rathers. I got them loaded up. The first one, this is a little self-harmy, but it's not about doing it to yourself. Would you rather have a burn, or would you rather be cut of equal pain and of equal? It's not like a huge slice down your arm and a little cigarette burn. It's like going to be the same. Let's just say slice down your right arm or burn your right arm. Because we're both right-handed. So that means it'll be a bitch. Like a big old gash in your arm. Or like a big, huge burn in your arm.
Gash. I'm going gash.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I love a fella that loves a bloody gash.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, not even just like for that, but like with a burn, you got to think of like the blistering.
Yes.
And then the popping and the pus and the and the ointments you got to apply with a gash. You just throw fucking
stitches,
some stitches in there or some whatever wrap and good to go. Don't move it much.
I'm going burn.
You're going burn?
I'm going burn.
You psychopath.
At least with the burn, you know you have to care for it like that, you know. Well, okay, does road rash count as cut or burn?
I think it counts as a scrape.
Like a huge, like the worst boo-boo possible.
Like just a huge, like, rug burn.
Just so like you go into a doctor with like road rash all down your back, and the doctor's like, "Wow, that's one huge boo-boo."
Yeah.
That's hilarious. I'd probably go burn though, because you know not to get it wet. You know you got to apply the ointments. You know, I don't know, but you're gonna have that fucked up fucking scars and shit. No, I'm switching it. I'm going cut. I'm going cut. I couldn't even stick with burn for that long.
Yeah, fuck that.
I don't even like getting burned verbally.
Much, dude. Like, yeah, it hurts my pride.
Oh, everything about a burn hurts.
Yeah.
But no, I'd probably. Well, I guess when you cut, you get flooded with adrenaline so bad anyway, you don't even really feel it.
Yeah.
I hate after you cut or burn yourself afterwards, that throbbing. What is that throbbing?
Isn't it just like...
Is that it healing already?
I mean, probably.
Am I Wolverine? That blew my mind as a kid. When I was like, dude, Dad, how cool would it be to be like fucking Wolverine? And, like, self-heal. And he's like, dude, we do self-heal. And I was like, oh, fuck, dude. And then I jumped off the fucking roof.
Fucking rapidly, though.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm glad we see eye to eye on the cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad you came around to my side.
You definitely swayed me. Like, but you got me with the pus.
That's too much.
You said blister and pus, and I'm like, ah.
Yeah, you got to apply the ointment, and it's like, dude, because I got a really bad sunburn.
Oh, I remember that sunburn.
You remember that sunburn?
Yeah.
That blistered and popped?
If I do recall that day, sir, I offered you sunscreen. You're like, oh, no, I don't do that. And then I'm like spraying it on my back. You're looking at me like, what a pussy.
Yeah.
I still burned that day. And I was using SPF 100.
Damn. I should have took some. Like,
that's my fucking UK heritage coming through, baby.
But you know, you live and you learn. Next summer it'll be...
Got some nice scar splotches on my...
Dude, that shit hurt.
Dude, that was that's one of the worst sunburns I've ever seen.
It was one of the worst I've ever had.
You're Irish as fuck. What were you thinking?
I know.
It's like, you don't tan, you burn.
I am just like, I'm almost transparent. It's how white I am, dude. Like, so yeah.
Bad call. So but that's okay.
Cut all day.
It's okay. We've all been there. I just got this tattoo done at 18, and I didn't know shit about tattoos, and it was right before senior skip day, and we all went to the river, right? And I was going to take off my shirt and show off my new tattoo, right? Burned it and faded it immediately.
Buddy.
Yeah, fucking stupid. And then since then I scraped it off with road rash. That's why I asked. Yeah. I did skin my whole back. That's a story for a different day. But wait, is it? We'll just talk about that today. We'll talk about that story later. Cool. But yeah, I skinned off my whole tattoo. Well, not like all of it, but there's like huge lines missing and shit out of it. Yeah, it was
Can't
savage.
wait to hear the whole story. Then.
Yes. Okay. Would you rather fall onto a cactus or fall out of a 10-foot tree?
Is the cactus of equal size of a tree? Because I know there's some that get huge. Like,
yeah, it's a saguaro cactus.
Okay.
It's like a cactus, because those saguaro cactuses are like the size of a tree.
Yeah. So for the people, those are the ones that have like the big arms that are like 10 feet, 8 feet tall and shit.
Yeah, the ones like off of Wile E. Coyote.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Would I fall onto one of those big ass cactuses?
Because you're a big fella. You're not going to want to fall 10 feet out of a tree.
Dude.
Because I'll tell you mine. I'd rather fall out of the tree. Because I know how to fall.
That just seems like the safer bet, though.
You want to drop that fucking 650? Or you want to drop that 345 out of a tree, bro? 650. That was just an insult. I'm sorry.
I wish 345.
But you really want to, like... I don't know, dude. I feel like a big guy falling out of a tree, that's a death sentence. Whereas like a medium-sized guy like me, that might be the safer bet, but like you got a lot of muscle. And
That's true.
to get,
I got some extra padding.
Like if I get one of those big spikes in between my fucking ribs, it's sticking my guts. You know?
That's true.
You got muscle, you got a little padding there. I feel like you could take a cactus.
I see. But it's like, so you have to go through with the cactus, dude. You have to fall into it. So there's pain. Then you have to get them removed.
I didn't even think about taking them out.
Pain.
It's like, that's just me now. That's just a part of me.
Just porcupine.
No, dude. Yeah, I would definitely fall out of the tree. I mean, I think the tree is a better bet.
I think the tree. I think I could.
You're breaking something.
Because like you said, I'm a big guy. I mean, yeah, it's a 10-foot tree, but I might be breaking some branches, so...
No, it's straight ground. You're going straight to the ground. None of that cartoon. But here's what I'm saying. Okay. I'm saying land on your feet and roll. That's all you got to do. When I was a kid, I used to jump off roofs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you just land on your feet and roll. Ah, Jay, I wonder why my knees are blown out now.
No shit, right? That's why I need double knee replacement at 30.
But yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd have to still just drop. Yeah, I'd have to go with the tree.
Okay.
I don't know if I want to go through the double pain. I'd rather just have like.
Plus, you got to think like if you fall into a cactus, what if it like got you in the eyeball?
Yeah, then you're blind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no way that you're going to land on your eyeball out of a tree.
Right. And it's like, how strong are those things anyways? They got to be pretty strong.
I would imagine that it's somewhere between a cat whisker and a pencil.
Pencils are pretty strong. They can penetrate the skull, sir. So
I said in between.
So if you fall into that backwards, that can penetrate the neck. You're paralyzed.
I don't think they're like pencils. I think maybe...
Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know.
Definitely
Email in if you're a cactus. Yeah. And let us know.
If you're a big saguaro cactus, you have arms, you can type.
Yeah. Send us in wiredandweird@yahoo.com. I want to hear from all our cacti fans.
Oh, God.
And which are the ones that you could, like, get peyote from? Or is that a flower? Isn't there something on a cactus that can get you high or something?
Isn't that peyote? I don't know. I've never done it. It sounds fun.
Sounds scary.
Really?
Don't you, like, wake up as an animal?
What?
You're like, I'm like a wolf or something, and then you're like, oh, but you're just like rolling around the desert.
That
like,
would be amazing.
What?
You don't think so?
No.
You don't?
No. You think you're like eating a pizza, but you're eating like your friend's foot?
I mean,
after you killed him because you pushed him into a cactus that have spines as thick as pencils.
Oh my gosh.
Would you rather, I'm going to throw another one right at you here. Why not? Would you rather spend 30 minutes with you as an opposite sex? So, lady Steven Eddy.
Oh.
Or would you rather spend 24 hours with a carbon copy of Steven Eddy?
Huh. Does the female version still have the beard?
No, it'll be like just chick you. I say chick because you're a dude. I'm not like demeaning to ladies. You would be a chick.
That would be interesting. But I think I could have a lot of fun with another me for 24 hours. I think I'd have to go chick though, just to see.
Dude, I would be so curious what I would look like as a girl.
Yeah. And it's only a half hour.
Yeah.
And so you know how many women have pissed me off to where it's like, if I was just a chick, I'd slap the shit out of you. I'd get so much ass whooping done in that half hour.
Yeah, because I don't think I would enjoy spending 24 hours with myself.
You don't think so?
No. I already know me. And it would be very boring hanging out with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It'd be like watching the same episode 3 times in a row.
Yeah, I guess you couldn't really joke lab because you'd have the same exact
Exactly.
thoughts.
You'd have the same experiences. You couldn't swap stories. You couldn't be like, oh, you know who I like? Oh, me too. That's boring, you know? That's what I like about... I very, very rarely have friends that are just like me because it's boring. Like, I have all sorts of friends from different places because I'm a weirdo and I like that shit.
Yeah.
I like seeing different people's perspectives, swapping stories and shit. I fucking love it, man. So...
Yeah, I guess that would be kind of lame. My first thought was like, looks like I got a drinking buddy.
Oh, yeah. Well, it'd be fun to like smoke weed with him and like, you know, you'd all like the same music, but that's also the downfall.
That's true.
You all like the same shit.
It's all the same, man.
How are you going to find out something new?
That's true.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm just a big old piece of shit.
Half hour woman.
Yeah. Just be curious. I already kind of look like a chick anyway, so it's not too far off. But I want to see the final job.
Oh, shit.
Let's move to the email section.
Let's do it.
We have a great email, and this is an email that we picked from the... By the way, thank you, Weirdos, for emailing in and participating in this food debate last week. If you haven't heard it, go back to episode 11. It is the great debate of Fry versus Mac.
It got heated.
It got heated, and it's going down in history. The fans got heated. People are still emailing in about it. And we left it up to the fans to decide, right? We got this beautiful email. And Jerry selected this one because Jerry is team mac and cheese with me, motherfucker. I know, he's ashamed. He won't even look at Jerry now. He's looking away like it's like a mad kid.
French fries.
Oh, man. But there were a lot of French fry love. And Jerry tallied everything up, and it actually came to a tie.
Oh, good.
There were 2 people that emailed in that said tie. And then there was, equal parts French versus Mac.
So we can't. So like the people can't. Even decide,
the people can't even decide the mac and cheese versus the fry.
It's
okay?
too good.
It's too good of a battle.
No, I'm not hating on mac and cheese, guys. I love mac and cheese,
and I love a Frenchie. All right.
But yeah.
So we're gonna leave it at agree to disagree. Yep. But this is the best email from the people that emailed in. It's from a guy named B. White. He does comedy in Tacoma, so he's already a funny guy. But he listens to the podcast, so shout out B. White.
Thanks for emailing in, man.
Hell yeah. But he says, mac and cheese is hands down the winner here.
Never mind, you suck.
Well, apparently it's not, because people can't decide. It's not the winner, but I agree with you, B. White. It says, Jeremiah, I'll have to let you know that you are talking about fat kid shit. I can attest, I am a fat man.
I as well.
Mac and cheese is clearly the winner here. My main reasoning is you can't make as good French fries at home as they can at a restaurant. But you can definitely make as good, if not better, mac and cheese at home than a restaurant. Okay, I see where he's going here. He also says, mac and cheese has the longevity factor. Facts. What are cold fries? Fucking gross. What are reheated fries? Fucking gross. With an exclamation point. And then he says, he's going forward into this argument still. He says, rather further. What is reheated mac and cheese? The same as mac and cheese, all in caps. So he's really dialing down here. And this is the final nail in the coffin. Thirdly, the versatility of cooking mac and cheese is far superior. Yeah, you can bake fries from the frozen aisle, but why waste your life? You can bake mac and cheese, you can make it on the stovetop, you can even microwave the easy version. But any decent fry worth its salt, and then he says in parentheses worth its salt. He says, I fucking hate that pun, but it worked here. I liked it. I liked that shit. French fries worth its salt. Come on, that's great. Has got to be fried. Wishes, you weirdos, be white. So that was a fucking rad email. I was really partial to that email because not only is this man clearly a great debater, maybe I would say the master baiter.
The master.
Come on, that's a cheesy joke. I'm sorry. But Jerry picked it. He's pro mac and cheese. I'm pro mac and cheese. I love this. How did you feel? Do you feel like he swayed you a little there? Or are you still just rock hard?
I mean, I'm always going to choose fries like as a side dish over mac and cheese for sure. I don't know. I just prefer to make it at home.
So I also had a idea the other day.
Okay. Idea. I like that.
I was reading our emails. People fighting to the death over mac and cheese and French fries. You know what I've never seen? I've never seen a good homemade mac and cheese, and instead of breadcrumbs on the top, it's fucking French fries.
Bruh, we got to do it.
Dude, it's a game changer.
We got to do it.
That is officially the best side. Mac and cheese with French fries on the top.
That's a killer.
I mean, oh my God.
I would eat that right now.
I would eat that every day of my life if I could. So that...
If I was on death row in prison, that would be like on the menu.
My stomach just growled.
I am hungry.
I am going to eat this table right now.
I won't be happy until I make that dish.
I can't believe I've lived life this long without trying this. Why didn't no one ever think of this?
And I can make some killer homemade fries.
Yeah. There are some good homemade fries. I've made homemade fries.
They're the best.
They're pretty good. They're a pain in the fucking ass to make.
They are.
You got to halfway bake them, then you got to fry them, and then you got to fucking soak them.
I just straight fry them, bro.
I think you like... maybe not the halfway bake, but you definitely have to soak them before you fry them and like all this bullshit. Like,
fuck that.
Oh,
no way.
Let's hit story time. Let's
do it.
We're losing time.
You got
here.
a good one. I'm excited already. You started it.
I started it. Oh yeah, let's talk about the time I skinned my entire back.
How the hell does that even happen?
The year was 2015. Jeremiah was absurdly high and longboarding up in the Aberdeen Highlands. You know that?
Okay.
You know Hospital Hill, if you keep going up, the really fancy houses?
Yeah.
I would longboard there all the time. Huge hill,
There's
right?
some steep hills there.
Steep hills, which like I do it all the time. I was very good at longboarding. It's one of the precursors why I can snowboard well is because, I did that high speed type of boarding on cement. So high stakes, baby. No brakes. So there was low traffic there. It was the main reason why we did it. And I also at the time did those longboarding slides. They'd have those gloves on and like, kind of drift, I was super into that. And I was doing that the day before. So the trucks, the parts that hold the wheel on the board were really loose because that's what you kind of want. You want to be able to
so you can
lean all the way back so that you can turn the board and shit. But I didn't tighten them up before I went down this long hill, which is no big deal. But one of my buddies took off a little early and I was gonna catch him, right? So I did the little race tuck thing, you know what I'm talking about? How they lean forward with their hands behind their back. I think like figure skaters do that too, or the race skating or whatever.
Like cycling too, like Tour de France where they tuck down really low.
That tuck. Yeah, it just cuts down on drag. It really does work. Oh yeah. So I tucked like that and I was hauling ass to catch him and pass him, right? Just silly. I'm not prepared to fall at all. I have no shirt on, no helmet. I have a speaker in my hand. I'm in basketball shorts.
You are just not prepared for this.
Not at all. I mean, I did this a million times. Why would I fall? And then all of a sudden I started getting the speed wobbles, right? The wobblies. And I'm like, no problem. I know what to do, So I start doing big, huge carves, putting my hands out, slowing down. And it's not getting better. And I go, oh shit, I got to bail. So I start to go over to the side of the road. I start to cut to the side of the road to fall in the grass, right? No biggie. I've done this before. You know what wheel bite is?
Is that...
It's when the board hits the wheel and it immediately just stops. like cartoon stops on a dime, like, and you go flying because, you know, inertia and all that. So like I was going off to the side, I cut too hard and the wheel bit the board and I went flying into the side of the road where all that dirt and gravel and shit is. I had glass in my back. But here's the thing. I was going so fast and it flung me so hard that I hit on my right shoulder, rolled all over my back, and I hit the ground so hard I popped back up and landed on my feet and ran out all the way, right?
Oh, shit.
And I was like, woo, yeah! Like all jacked up because adrenaline, you know? Yeah. And I literally said, I love pain, because I was like fucking around, you know? And someone rode up behind me and was like, oh my God, you're fucking back. And I looked over my right shoulder and all I could see was pink all the way back. And my whole back was skinned. My elbows were fucking gone. My knees, you could see meat. Like, it was bad. It was real bad.
Damn.
Yeah, and as soon as he said that, I could feel the wind blowing on my back. And I was like, ha. I couldn't wear a shirt for a week after that because it was just leaking.
Oh, yeah.
Constantly. I went to a doctor 3 days after. Oh, I'm skipping ahead. So I went, my dad used to be an EMT. So I went and he was like, mother of God. He gave me a rag to bite on and he was just scrubbing my back with a brush, dude. I'm telling you, there was gravel and glass stuck in my back, dude. Like you had to scrub it out.
Oh yeah.
And, he poured hydrogen peroxide on my back and the foam was brown, dude. Like dark brown,
just getting all
coming
that
out.
Bacteria and shit.
It was bad. Yeah. It was really bad. And I went to the doctor 3 days after just to make sure that there was no infection or anything. And she was like, oh my God, were you in a fire? And I was like, no, this is road rash. She's like, oh my God, you fell off a motorcycle. I was like, I was on a longboard. She's like, oh, thank God you were wearing a helmet. I was like, no. She's like, what? How are you alive? And I'm like, I'm good at falling. I don't know. Like
I'm good at falling.
I told you I really am good at falling. I've done it a lot. And so I've over the years had this instinct to kind of tuck and roll, you know. And it's a good instinct to have. Yeah. I'm littler size, so I'm used to people like you throwing me tuck and roll, you know. But no, that was horrific. It was really bad. It was it was gnarly. From literally the bottom of my neck to halfway down my butt cheek, all skinned. Like no skin left on my back.
Oh my God.
Sleeping was shit. Showering was shit. Couldn't wear a shirt. Couldn't go in public wearing a shirt for 2 weeks, you know. I was fucked. I was fucked, dude.
God damn, dude.
Yeah. It probably was actually more like 2013 because I didn't work at the shop yet. But yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it was horrific. That's why I was like, does road rash count as fucking burns?
Dude, now that I hear the story, fucking ouch, yeah.
Yeah, it was horrible.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah, no blisters though. But all the leakage you can imagine.
You just skipped that part. Yeah, you just got the...
Just open wound.
Ugh.
Yeah, and all the nerves were exposed, you know?
They couldn't see, but I'm over here like quivering.
He's shivering like
I'm like
the entire he could not look at me while I was telling that story. He kept looking away, everywhere else, looking at the ceiling.
Like, I know where this is about to go. He's biting a rag.
Yeah, that was the first night me and my dad smoked weed together.
I'd hope so.
Yeah, he was like, "Son, do you smoke weed?" And I was like, "Yes." He's like, "You're gonna need this." I was like, "I think you're right."
So, here you go.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Ouch, dude.
Ouchie wawa. Yeah.
And yeah, how are you didn't have a helmet. How are you alive?
I'm telling you, dude. I'm really good at falling.
God,
I'm like a cat. I'm telling you, dude.
I always land on my feet after I tuck and roll.
Yeah, it was like I fell a lot. Like I told you, I used to jump off roofs and shit.
Yeah.
Like I used to, like, as a fun thing, me and Anthony, he was a guest episode on episode 4. He and I would climb up big toys and just hang off of them and have the duties yell at us, like, get the fuck down. And then we just drop. They're like, no, like we're like dangling 12 feet in the air.
Oh, yeah.
And someone's like, hey, get down. And then we're like, okay, just like jumps. You're like, what the fuck? Yeah, we were those type of dumbasses.
I used to be pretty good at the tuck and roll. I remember one of my best ones, actually. I was young. was probably like 7, and so my grandparents live out in the woods, dude, in like Port Orchard, like surrounded by trees, dude. And my grandpa has all these trails. We're out walking this trail one day that he just like cleared. And there's bears out there. And he's always telling us, watch out for bears, keep your ears open, eyes, always going. Okay, Grandpa, I will. We're out there walking around. He's with, it's my brother with me too. He's like 4, 5. So it's me, him, and Grandpa. And we're just walking. Next thing you know, we hear this stick break. And Grandpa just goes, "Bear!" I just fucking take the fuck off. Didn't even worry about my brother. Like, fuck. Jake and Grandpa are dead. See you guys later. Love you.
That's funny.
I trip over this fucking stump that I didn't see, and it was just as clean as like tuck and roll, and just like I popped up and just
kept running.
Just kept on running. Turns out it was my fucking sister. Just followed us like, yeah, being an asshole.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Who's the oldest out of you 3?
She is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're middle?
Yeah, and I'm the middle.
Got
so
it.
That's why I'm a comedian.
So, last week, I'm going to call ourselves out.
God damn it.
We didn't wreck a movie, okay? I know absolutely nobody cared. But I care.
I care.
I didn't get to watch a movie this week.
Yeah, that's on me. I completely forgot.
So we did a little extra chit chat to fill the movie talk this week. But we're blaming Jerry B over here.
Yeah, it's all Jerry's fault.
Mainly because you're literally here to sit in the room to remind us of shit. And you didn't. And what, you're just shrugging your shoulders now?
We gave you the cue cards for a reason.
God, this is like Saturday Night Live, Once we go, we roll. We're just rolling, dude. I gotta stop talking to Jerry during the show.
Just look at this guy.
They can't hear him. He's gonna cut himself out, so it's just gonna sound like I'm talking to
We're just talking to nobody.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Okay, but give me a rec for next week.
Okay. So this one it's a little different than all the others we've done. This one is called Life, and it's starring Martin Lawrence and Eddie Murphy.
Ooh.
Right? 2 great comedians, 2 great stand-up powerhouses, and 2 great comedic actors.
Amen.
I think you're going to like it.
Okay.
I love it.
I am excited. We'll check out Life, and then we're going to talk about it next week on the podcast.
Yes.
But now we're headed into rapid fire.
Let's do it.
And this is my favorite section.
I love it.
I got some Christmassy ones for you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was writing some Christmas stuff. I just had that holiday show, so I was writing a bunch of Christmas stuff.
You were in the zone.
I was in Christmas mode, baby.
Okay.
So I wrote a few rapid fires for us.
Hell yeah.
Okay. And these aren't even really questions. These are more like one-liners. I'm just going to lay them on you here. No, I'm always lonely during the holidays. I asked Frosty the Snowman to chill the other day. Said he'd rather melt in hell.
Harsh. R.I.P. Frosty. Oh, man. So, a worm crawls out of a pile of spaghetti. It says, "Damn, that was one hell of an orgy."
As a kid, I never got any action. I asked to sit on Santa's lap. He said, "Sorry, kid, it's not you, it's me." These are all very self-deprecating, by the way.
I see we're on a pattern here. Oh, gosh. What do a nearsighted gynecologist and a puppy have in common?
Huh.
A wet nose.
Okay. My family always does a gift exchange, and last year my sister didn't get me anything. She said she couldn't get a life for under $57.
Shit. Okay. Oh, man. Painful.
Ouch.
Ouch. Oh, you okay, buddy?
Yeah.
Oh, man. What is more beautiful than roses on a piano?
What?
Tulips on an organ.
Oh, hey.
Hey,
How you doing? That's like kind of a pickup line almost.
Kind of.
It was like, hey, you want some...
Kind of.
Never mind. Christmas stuff. I never get any action during the holidays. I couldn't even get my date to kiss me under the mistletoe. It's really confusing because I thought dogs would lick anything.
Oh my God. Oh shit. What did the elephant ask the naked man?
Hey.
How do you breathe out of that thing?
Oh, it's tiny. I'm a weirdo, wired and weird and all that. I'm so weird. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer makes fun of me. Shitty one. I'll give you another one. I'm so ugly. Every Christmas sweater I wear turns into an ugly Christmas sweater.
Ouch.
Ooh.
Fashion police.
You're not feeling the Rodney Dangerfield stuff right now, are you?
You had those few good ones, though.
I got some zings.
Why don't witches wear underwear?
Why?
So they can grip the broom.
That's funny. You got some fucking needle nose over there.
Oh, man.
She's pinching me.
That's good shit.
Fuck holiday jokes. I fucking hate writing holiday jokes.
It's tough, man.
I'm not doing a holiday show
It's
again.
tough.
It's stupid.
I do have to say,
what's the deal with Christmas trees?
if you can do it, though, that's like pretty good. Like, if you can come up with it, it's pretty good on you,
It was a fun exercise, joke writing exercise to come up with like 5 minutes of holiday stuff. It wasn't too hard, but
Hell yeah.
I met with some buddies and they helped punch it up and stuff like that. I came up with some pretty loose premises and then we kind of ironed out some punchlines. It went well, but I just kept thinking the whole time that I was writing those jokes, I'm like, fuck, I could be actually writing like all year material.
Yeah.
So that's my hang up. But let's get a food debate going.
Let's do it.
So I got a good debate. Would you rather have beef or chicken in a dish? Because you could go many places. Burrito, even ramen, when it comes to teriyaki, when it comes to... God, I'm getting hungry.
Dude,
but, even sandwiches, would you rather have a roast beef? Would you rather have a chicken, chicken bacon ranch? Or like... It's the classic dilemma. They'll ask you every time you order a dish, chicken or beef. And I'll let you pick the side because I could argue either. I'm a huge fan of both.
Damn, dude. I probably have to go. I don't know why I'm going this way, but I'd have to say, and my stomach's mad at me now. But chicken, I think.
You're going chicken?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad you gave me beef. Now it's easy for me. Beef is the clear winner. But give me your reasoning for chicky.
So when you go out, I don't know. I'm picky about how like my beef is cooked because like I like if I get steak, it's pretty much pink in the middle.
Okay.
And that's just how I like it. And I don't know, restaurants and they just can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
They fuck it up.
Yeah.
Chicken, they have to cook all the way through. So I know it's going to be just safe. You can't really...
But that's a double-edged sword.
It is.
You can't get sick from eating undercooked beef. Well, you can, but like...
I mean, yeah.
But like salmonella is a real fucking thing. That's one of the reasons why I was like, well, this will be easy for me because I'm just going to mention fucking salmonella.
Yeah.
It's going to be game over, but...
That is
salmonella
true.
Aside, we're talking flavor here.
Yeah.
We're talking experience. So you're going chicken. It is a leaner meat.
It is. And I don't know. It's healthier. I eat too much red meat.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a time where I ate
steak
for
every day.
6 months. I ate steak for 3 meals a day.
I was so concerned for you.
Dude, I'm pretty
sure. For you every day.
Pretty sure I got gout. Like,
I got the gout.
Dude, I looked it up and it's like from eating excessive amounts of red meat.
Like rich food, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, rich.
Yeah. Like, and it was like, yeah, if you eat a lot of steak, hamburger, I was like, oh, I eat 4 or 5 pounds of that a day.
Well, I'm just gonna say, just real quick with beef, you can have it in so many different variations. You can have it in like barbecued pulled. You could have, well, I mean, beef in general, there's so many different cuts, you know?
Yeah.
And so you have different, it doesn't even need to be a steak. It could be ground beef. Now we're talking burgers.
Yeah.
You know, beef all around is probably the best meat for me.
I would agree. I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I will say that, you know, I mean, what's the undefeated fucking soup on this show? Beef stew, baby.
Beef stew, baby.
Yeah, so and it ain't chicken stew.
And you know what? There ain't no such thing as a chicken knife. Just a steak knife.
Amen. So steak wins.
I mean,
beef
steak,
wins.
Yeah.
Cows rock.
Yeah.
And it's like you go into Chick-fil-A and it was like, or was it Chick-fil-A where it was like all those cows like, thanks for eating chicken.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Oh, it's cute. They're cute little things. You can tip them over in the middle of the night. They give you milk. Cows are amazing.
And they give us so much more than just...
Oh, not to mention you can make jerky with beef.
You can make jerky with chicken.
Who
it's not
eats
good.
Chicken jerky.
It's not
Get
good.
out of here.
Yeah.
You know who else we can make jerky? This podcast. I hate you. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm done.
You're just fucking stupid.
Slams door, stomps out.
Okay, so we already talked a little comedy, but there's a new Netflix. The stand-up's coming out. Should be December 26th, so, you know, right after our second episode. And one of the new ones, I mentioned him on the podcast, but one of the guys that has one of his first Netflix specials, Dusty Slay, is coming out soon. And I just want to give you guys a good rec. You guys email us recs all the time. I'm going to give you a rec. You guys are comedy fans. Look up Dusty Slay, like Santa's sleigh, Dusty Slay's stand-up, because he is fantastic. His whole thing is, hey, we're having a good time here.
I don't know if I've seen any of his stuff.
You got to look him up, man. He is hilarious. So that's just my little talk comedy for this. We'll keep it short, but check out Dusty Slay. He is so funny, and he has. I mean, if you want something specific to YouTube, look up Dusty Slay 2 week notice. That's a fun bit.
Okay.
And he is hilarious. I met him in New York. Took a picture with him. Great guy. Really, really nice guy. So.
Oh yeah.
Support Dusty Slay. And now we're going to get into the hate mail, which is fun, Jerry. It's a short but sweet one. It's going to sting. Are you ready? You don't seem ready.
He ain't ready.
He's not ready. All right. I don't know if she wants to stay anonymous, but I'm going to say her name so Jerry can find her. Heather emailed in a big, nice, long email, and part of the way through, in capitals, she says, "You run the show!" ! Not Jerry.
That's right, Jerry.
Yeah, fuck you, Jerry.
We are the show.
I didn't expect him to laugh as hard as he is. I think it's because he secretly knows he does run the show.
Yeah.
We would be nothing without
him. There'd be no show.
He runs Is This Anything Studios. He edits the podcast. He does a lot of the social media. So, yeah, I mean, we're the show, but Jerry's also the show.
Yeah.
So he's like our manager, kind of.
That's
like,
the beautiful thing about this is there would be no show without the three.
Jerry B, baby. Yeah, so the three weird-a-tears here.
The behind the scenes folks. Those are the show.
He's still kind of like chuckling and laughing. I knew you'd kind of like that. That's why I wanted to say it on the air. What was that? Oh, wait. He's not even gonna... Never mind. Fuck you, Joe. I'm not going to listen to you anymore.
Last time we show you love.
Yeah, what the fuck? It's like literally they were talking shit to you, and we're defending you. Whatever.
Never again.
I thought it was funny, but Heather, that was a great just email all in general. That was a hate mail within an email.
That's great.
So that's double the love there. You will be entered into the giveaway at the end of the week along with B White. Keep emailing in, keep participating. That's the end of the show for this week. So we got to leave you the same way we leave you every single time, which is you stay wired and we'll stay weird. Wait, I fucked that up. It's actually You stay. Wait. Hold on. It's we'll stay wired and you stay weird, baby. We love you.
Love you.
Hiya! Churn the lung butter, churn the lung butter. Lexi hates when I call that shit lung butter.
Dude, people find it disgusting.
There's some right there. Sorry, just churning up some lung butter.
It's so gross.
Oh, we're fucking nasty.
Oh, gosh.